We've had some interesting information discussed. Really worthwhile financial advice, actually. We're going to do it again with Fowlers today because I've got Daniel Underwood on the line to talk about income protection insurance. Daniel, good morning.
Morning, Macca. How are you again?
These tips over the last few weeks, we're getting really good feedback on them. In some of those cases, people have had little grasp of fundamentally the sort of benefits you can actually accrue if you focus on some of these tips. Now, let's go today to this one because there'll be people out there saying, what on earth is income protection insurance? But above all, they'll be saying not only what is it, but why is it important, Daniel?
Yeah, okay. So, Macca, imagine a scenario where an illness or an accident prevents you from working, okay? So not just for a few days, but for an extended period. The question we ask is what would happen if you suddenly couldn't work? And that's where income protection steps in. So it provides you with a regular monthly income, anywhere up to about 70% of your normal salary, plus superannuation contributions, okay?
Yep.
And they're during the times where you're unable to work for those medical reasons. So this coverage can support you through both short-term issues and then the more severe, long-lasting conditions to provide you that financial stability, which is compromised by those health challenges.
Well, let's talk about health challenges. I'm just thinking about the sort of things that we would consider here. In your experience, what are some of the things that can happen?
Yeah, okay, so it's pretty simple. Income protection is actually very, very comprehensive and it covers any medical condition that prevents you from working beyond a selected waiting period. So some things that come to mind, they could be mental health issues, they could be back injuries, a hip replacement, some of your nasty diseases like cancers or heart conditions, literally anything that prevents you from working. But a significant advantage of this insurance is that it's not limited to the workplace, okay? So it covers incidents that occur in all aspects of life. So for the electrician that enjoys mountain biking on the weekend, they're covered both for things that happen at work and then those mountain biking injuries that also tend to happen as well.
Do you have to actually wonder how much or decide how much cover you need?
You do, yep, and that's a hard one, but look, the estimates are that there's about 3.4 million Australians who are underinsured for their basic needs with income protection, so it's no insignificant number. The importance of income protection to help in that scenario can't be overlooked. It's especially important if you're someone that's maybe self-employed or a small business owner. Those people typically don't have any sick leave or annual leave. If you have a family and you've got dependents that rely upon that income that you generate, that's also very important. And then also debts, right? So a lot of us have mortgages.
Exactly.
You'll need to keep making payments on those mortgages if you're unable to work. So we really need to consider all options. The right amount of cover, Macca, is always very, very individual, but it should provide you with some financial security and it should allow you, to continue to live with some dignity, right, to just get on with things.
It's not funny, until you actually went through all those matters, I didn't realise there are so many things you would actually have to consider. But is there a list you can actually access or I presume sit down with you and you can go through the things fundamentally you need to do to cover yourself against these eventualities?
That's it. You need to talk to someone, you need to talk to a financial advisor. Obviously, here at Fowlers Group, we're happy to help, but the idea is you meet with someone that has the experience, that knows what options are available to you, sit down, discuss them with them. They might not be right for you, right? The cost of living is a big issue for many people. You may not, want to commit the money towards insurance like this, but at least if you're fully informed, you can make that decision rightly for yourself.
By the way, it just occurred to me, to access to superannuation prematurely, have the rules changed in that particular regard? I'm just thinking, if someone has a terrible accident and don't have that cover, would you get access to your super in those circumstances?
Yeah, you can, but in limited circumstances. So if you are totally and permanently disabled, yes, you will still get access to your superannuation, and you will get access, prematurely. It has to be a very significant event to occur for that access to occur, though. Income protection, we find, is typically the best solution for most people. Just that, it covers those major events that don't happen too often, but also the more insignificant things that do, that electrician that falls off his mountain bike again, that does seem to happen more often than not. Income protection is the only way there to have some sort of financial support.
Now, Daniel, there'll be people that are saying, I've never even thought about this particular matter, because it's not an attractive one, but it's a very important one. Obviously, what do people do if they want to talk to you?
Yep. So again, reach out to our financial advisors at Fowler's Group. The best way to start that conversation is through our website. If you go to our website, fowlersgroup.com.au, there's a Start the Journey tab there. If you click on that, provide some of your details, someone like me or myself will be on the phone out to you and, get that communication started.
That's probably more important than the phone number, is it? But you may as well give us the number while you're at it, and your location in Lake Street as well.
Yeah, so the actual office is located at 111 Lake Street, okay, just near the old Ergon building, and our phone number 074232 4700.
Excellent catching up today, Daniel. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, mate.
That's Daniel Underwood.
Bye-bye.
He's the